Hello everybody, welcome. I'm No02 and thank you for watching this video. We're here on Act 3 for the Afield, no hope mode, solo guide, right, let's get the formalities out of the way. This is the deck that I'm using. There will be a link in the description of this video for this particular deck, how I talk about it, right? It's like half grenade stuff so that we can blow up bosses when we need to, half movement speed for T5 and body dump. The video will talk more about it in depth. A couple of things I need to go over real quick here. One, I will not be using any burn cards. Just for the sake of demonstration, no burn cards. Feel free to use as many burn cards as you'd like. But I just want to give the impression, right, that you need to have X amount of burn cards in order to have success in no hope solo mode. Secondly, on a couple of maps, I will not be taking hive entrances on purpose. I will be avoiding them on purpose. Further afield, for the most part, there's nothing too much going on here. So, like at the very end, when you get a hive entrance, I might take that. But there are some missions where taking a hive entrance earlier on is a significant advantage to getting out of a mission quickly. For instance, on Blazing Trails, the very end at the swimming pool, you have a nest, and it's kind of a hard place to do. It's like the hardest part of the entire mission. It's right at the end, and a lot can go wrong there. So, in the past, I've taken hive entrances out and skipped major events like that, and people are like, well, if you don't get lucky with a hive there, like, what do you do? So again, for the sake of demonstration, I will be avoiding hives where it results in me skipping a major mission event, because I wanted to demonstrate that how you can do it on no hope mode with the bots, or even by yourself if the bots are dead by the time you get there. So that's it. We're on Further Afield. This is the deck that we're running. Nothing too crazy, though. Horde event, onslaught, not ideal. Out in the open, right? Zombies are strong. We have the ability to speedy zoom if we would like, but I do want to try and loot a little bit, but we are going to try and move as quickly as possible. Especially because we have the Horde event here. And even though these maps don't necessarily have a tremendous amount to loot, bummer. We're still looking for the occasional gun. We have a grenade to be found on the map if we end up needing to use it. The bots are wasting all their grenades. And we're looking desperately for copper. Even though there's not a lot of copper on the map, keep in mind that the copper is multiplied for each of the bots and we get access to that copper, right? But we're still interested in copper, even though it's minor. Keep in mind, too, we need to complete secondary objectives at some point, right? Something needs to give when it comes to our economy here. Secondary objectives is 2K to us, right? Super, super good. Not always possible, though. Especially on this mission here, that farmhouse at the end most likely has an alarm door, so we're not going to get this particular secondary objective. What was I talking about? Something needed to give? There's two things that needed to give here. we need money desperately, and getting secondary objectives is not always consistent. That's all I got. Whatever my thought was, I lost it. I apologize. Oh. We're just making our way downtown, though. We're always hoping for a hag boss. And there's really nothing going on here other than just we're trying to move quickly enough. I would like to be across the little pond, across this railway bridge before this Horde event happens. So let's just force our way there. Remember, we have the ability to run and gun. We have run and gun in this deck. So let's just go for it here. That truck is not a good place to hold out. Once upon a time, I talked about it being a good place to hold out. Forget about it. The zombies clip up that truck super weird when they're climbing up, and they just, like, teleport into your face. This is the place to hold out. This is, like, the only good place to hold out. Ooh, good throw, Carly. Wanted to get both of them. Put the grenade a little bit here. And he ended up roaring, so that gave time for the Reeker to take a step up. Pretty sure that zombie just spawned on the other side of that truck there. But this is the best place to hold out. You can hear zombies jumping over, but they can't climb up here, and they gotta run these long distances, so we're chilling. Not a great map to get the hazard part on, right?
We can cut through here.
Not only do we have the farmhouse, which usually has alarm doors on it, we also have this field. And honestly, money is so tight at the start unless we had a cost of avarice. That's what I wanted to say. Something's got to give. We either need to complete secondary objectives or get lucky and find a cost of avarice mission. Until then, we really do need to min-max all of the loot that we find. So here we're just gonna go for it.
Something smells bad.
Sometimes you can ping the birds.
Find a way around that snitcher. Now where'd they get to?
I think we did it. There you go. Okay. If we get super lucky at the farmhouse and one of those doors is not alarmed, then getting the secondary objective would be an unbelievable start to this run.
It stare right back at you.
Going in.
Hard power swap. I was gonna shoot him, and I was like, can I aim this in a way that doesn't hit that alarm door? But there's a sleeper over there, right? Chilling. Okay, let's go. Let's go. No boss yet. Could be an ogre at the end here.
Stay hardy as we start the party and strap in because we're about to dig deep with the J-Man.
And it's like the first half of this map has almost no places to hold out except for that place I demonstrated until you get to this other side, and then we get some houses together. Ooh, we got Hag. That's best RNG. We'll see if we can maybe get one of the bots to pull aggro on the Hag. It's not a very consistent thing, but if you sort of like walk back and forth, like walk towards the Hag, get the bots to walk towards her and walk away, hopefully the Hag will aggro onto one of the bots, and we basically sacrifice them to eat the Hag, and that'll leave. It will cost us a down, though, so completing the mission with the all cleaners alive is, again, not an ideal situation. Oh, that Hag's behind us. We can potentially just leave. That door's open. Is this?
Something's wrong.
Can't stay here.
Is this the God Run?
I'll take that.
Yeah, honestly, if the Hag's behind you, just leave. Just leave.
Over here.
Don't rightly mind if I do.
It doesn't really matter. We're min-maxing garbage attachments here. So I might just go for it here.
Best move now.
Alright, this is the speedrun part of the deck being demonstrated.
You know what that sound means? Yeah, it's J-Man time. I get tired of here sometimes. I haven't been
I
sleeping
burned
like
that
I used
grenade to save the secondary objective.
to, don't you? Yeah.
And it worked. Oh my goodness.
Hard to get
Heck
some sort out of
yeah.
those things.
That's 2k copper. That's such a huge relief off the economy here. We need 4,500 copper eventually to get our primary grenades, and we want extra cards to buy, and we need to... I am running specifically the shoulder bag for T5, so we need enough money to purchase extra pain pills. But that's further afield. Relatively simple mission. Things went unbelievably well. Almost no mutation spawned. How many mutations spawned? 4? 5? Like one right at the end. Hag spawned behind us. That was unbelievable RNG. Sorry that the map looked like that, but it's just how games like this go, how Back 4 Blood goes. Go really easy, go really hard. We got a little lucky there. But you can literally open up the safe room door and just speedrun the whole mission, and sometimes the bots will survive all the way to the end, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the future.